We know that iron sharpens iron,
Yeah.
and we just want to be surrounded by other married couples who are striving towards the same goal.
Honestly.
Again, that goal being, how do we be good stewards of this marriage? How do we be good stewards of this gift that God has given us? Welcome to the Building a Marriage podcast. My name is Kofi.
I'm Hadassah.
We got married September 10th, 2022.
Yeah.
We're 10 months in.
Yeah. Wow.
And we're sharing our journey. We're just sharing our journey, just navigating marriage, all its nooks and crannies and ups and downs. I don't like to say ups and downs, but just that's how it goes down.
Yeah. Even though we are early, both of us noticed that since we've been married, that just the way we show up in life has been completely different. Like, we have a different accountability because of who we are now.
Like when we get married, we become one.
Yeah.
We became one. And
like what you said, like it's not me showing up to represent you, and it's not you showing up to represent me. It's you and I showing up to represent us.
Yeah, as a unit.
Yeah.
Like when we're single, the way you show up in life is a reflection on yourself individually.
Yeah.
But now that we're married, the way we operate at work, the way we operate in the community, the way people see us in our relationships, stuff like that, like it is a reflection of us.
Yeah, it's like you
as a unit.
You never want to be that person in the group project that just pulls everyone's grade down.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Like
honestly,
this whole life thing that we're doing as a married couple, it's a group project.
It's a group project, yeah.
We're navigating everything as a team. There's like mutual accountability that comes from that. That's what we've experienced so far. And also just like that mutual support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I show up for you in terms of support in whatever you're doing at a different level because I'm your husband.
Honestly, that support has helped me tremendously. Like I feel more confident in doing certain things that I might not have had the courage to do when I wasn't married, you know.
And of course, and when we're recording, like I still loved you, of course. Like I supported you.
Yeah.
But it's something different.
Yeah, no, because you don't see everything. Like it doesn't matter how close you are with that person, unless you're like maybe living with them and all that. But you don't see everything. You see me for a certain amount of hours a day.
Yeah.
And then I go home and you don't see that side of me.
Yeah.
So you don't really know
the whole story
unless I reveal that to you.
Yeah.
So it's different. You might not always know how to show up completely for that person when you're not married. You know?
Because you don't see the full picture. Like that's a really good point.
Yeah.
I feel like Hadassah is like fully behind me in everything that I do.
Yeah.
Like in our marriage, and that causes me to strive even harder and to show up at the best possible level that I can in everything that I do. So all of that makes this bond of marriage like really special. Like it's really powerful. On this journey of marriage, we are exploring ways that we can maximize the potential of that bond. How do we harness that power to maximize the way that we show up in life?
Yeah.
To maximize our potential.
One thing that what you just said made me think of when we were having our marriage counseling, the counselor, your dad, said to us, Hadassah, Kofi is a gift from God to you, and Kofi, Hadassah is a gift from God to you. If God thought this was a gift, then that is like the best present you can receive. This is the living God.
Yes.
He thought this was a treasure to give you. So you treat it as such. And so in this marriage, let's say that's just a collaboration of that gift. We are just trying to steward that gift well to make sure that it does not fall flat. Like, God, you gave us this for a reason.
Yeah.
So we're going to make sure that we chase the fullest potential of what that reason could be.
Yeah. Like God said, it is not good for a man to be alone.
Yeah.
He said that, for this reason, a man shall leave his mother and father, go cling to his wife, and they shall become one. It's clear that God was really intentional about bringing man and woman and fusing them together as one. It's clear that God sees something special in this union.
Yeah, in the first institution he established in life. Like what? Yeah.
The most important relationship.
Yeah.
The most important relationship, like the man's relationship with the wife in marriage, is a reflection of Christ's relationship with the church.
Yeah.
God put us together. There's something special there. It's a force. We are a force as a unit.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Yeah, like honestly, with a limitless God, he has given us a limitless gift. He has given this to everybody who he has put together.
It's not just about us. We want to experience this with you.
Yeah.
Like this is a community where there are married couples who have been married, 5 years, 2 years,
Yeah.
10 months like us,
Yeah.
20 years, decades,
50, yeah.
right? And we are all sharing experiences with each other. We're all sharing tips with each other. Encouragement.
Yeah.
We know that iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
And we just want to be surrounded by other married couples who are striving towards the same goal.
Honestly.
Again, that goal being, how do we be good stewards of this marriage? How do we be good stewards of this gift that God has given us? Again, with us being a community, like this is not just a one-way street where we're just talking on these mics,
Yes.
yelling on this podcast.
Honestly.
Like, we want to hear about your experiences as you're navigating marriage. So in the comment section, just share like, hey, what you're working on. Like we love to hear, like, oh, I'm working on my fitness journey. My wife, my husband and I, and my wife and I, like, we are trying to walk every day.
Yeah, honestly. Or like we've been in business for 30 years and this is how we have stayed healthy in our marriage for these 30 years. Like, because sometimes you don't realize the gold mine you're sitting on.
Yeah.
Like until you see, I don't know, until someone asks maybe. But like, I think this should be a community where people are sharing their treasures and even their pains and their struggles. Like, we don't have to do this alone.
Exactly.
Like the same way that God said it's not good for man to be alone, like we are supposed to be in a community as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's just, let's maximize it together.
There's so many ways that you can steward your marriage well. There's fitness, there's finances, there's all these things that we're doing as a unit together, starting a business together, serving other people, serving our community. We are exploring ways that we can maximize our potential in each of these areas, because when we do that, we are being good stewards of our marriage.
Yeah, it's true.
We know how powerful it is for people to share their stories, share their journey.
Absolutely.
So we are literally just sharing our journey so someone can see us and be like, wow, they're trying to figure this out too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not alone.
Yeah,
in this.
we don't have all of the answers yet, but we are not going to just sit here and wait for them to fall in our laps.
We want to show other married couples that, like, we are trying alongside you. Like, we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's where the conviction comes from.
So we're excited and we'll see where it goes. I feel like we don't even really know what's going to end up as, but
we have no idea what this is going to become, but I'm excited about looking back on these videos and just be like, wow, look at the growth.
Yeah, no, same,
Look at where we started.
Yeah, with this fake plant in the back.
Hey, shout out to this fake plant.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Like, and it's a testimony already. Like, you don't have to be perfect when you start. Like, just start with what you have.
Yeah.
So we're just starting. Bye, guys.